CIA Director John Brennan apologized today after an internal investigation determined the agency had spied on staff members of the United States Senate.
No. John Podesta admits in testimony both DNC and Hillary campaign split the cost for bogus Trump-Russia dossier that launched the coup. This was published by Jim Hoft over at the Gateway Pundit. We report the truth and leave the Russia collusion fairy tale to the conspiracy media. So Hillary Clinton and the DNC both claim they knew nothing about the Trump-Russia dossier when it was published by BuzzFeed back in January of 2017. The New York Times reported, famous for their fake news, reported that Hillary and the DNC were unaware that their law firm, Perkins Coie, was working on the dossier. Now, officials from the Clinton campaign and the DNC have said they were unaware that Perkins Coie facilitated the research on their behalf, even though the law firm was using the money to pay for it. Even Mrs. Clinton only found out about Mr. Still's research after BuzzFeed published the dossier, according to two associates who worked or who discussed matter with her, if you believe that. So John Podesta was Hillary Clinton's campaign chairman in 2016. CNN reported back in October of 2017 that Podesta and the DNC chair, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, both denied to congressional Russia investigators that they had any knowledge about an arrangement to pay for opposition research on President Donald Trump. Three sources familiar with the matter told CNN. But that's not what John Podesta told House investigators under oath back in December of 2017 testimony. John Podesta admitted under oath that the DNC and Hillary Clinton campaign split the cost of the Trump-Russia dossier. Now we know. Look right here on the screen, Dr. Winstrup. And you testified that you did not know who paid for Fusion GPS? Mr. Podesta, I don't have a transcript in front of me. I don't know that that was the precise question. I think that I only learned subsequently that the payments were made through Perkins Coie, 50% from the campaign and 50% from the DNC. I didn't know what at the time I was before the Senate, Dr. Winstrup said, so I can imagine what it is like to try and manage a campaign of this size. And obviously you have a lot of lieutenants underneath you that take care of certain parts. But at the same time, so when the dossier came out, what was your reaction? Were you like, oh my gosh, where did this come from? What an interesting piece of work. I mean, what was going through your mind? Did it totally take you by surprise? Was it like, and then Mr. Podesta, some of the information it was familiar, some brand new. So we know this comes from page 13 of his testimony. And folks, I'm just telling you, it's a real wild thing here that we're getting all the truth that we know about. These people went around pitching lies to the media, but in their testimonies, a different story arises. We're going to go down here to page 13 of his testimony. Some of the information in it was familiar. Some of it was brand new. How was it familiar? You know, certain lines of inquiry that were there, such as, I think Carter Page's interactions with the head of Rosneft and whether he denied meeting with high-level Russians. There was reporting going on suggesting he had met with high-level Russian officials Yes, there was reports of that. He was working for the CIA, you dimwit. These people are trash, losers, treasonous scum. Some of them will be hung. They literally bought back the death penalty. So in one way, shape, or form, some will go down, and some will be put to sleep, or however they do it. Again, I am Michael. This is the Patriot Hour. Just wanted to bring you this tidbit of new circulating information as each day goes by day, hour by hour, minute by minute. We find out more. The choice to know in the end will be yours. Again, God bless, Godspeed to each and every one of you. Make sure you are subscribed. Thanks for all the donations down below. The link is down. We are heavily shadow banned. Please share this video across all social media platforms.